Welcome, seekers of hidden truths and ancient whispers, to a journey through the unseen currents of time and tradition. Today, we peel back the layers of the ordinary to reveal the extraordinary forces at play on this very date. Tonight, the veil between worlds thins, carried on the crisp autumn air. The 8th day of October holds secrets, woven into the fabric of time by generations who understood the subtle language of the cosmos. This is not merely another day. It is a crossroads of energy, a convergence of spiritual significance and earthly preparation. October 8th, known in some traditions as Pelagia's Day or the Day of Whispering Leaves, marks a pivotal point in autumn's embrace. The vibrant hues of summer have faded, giving way to the stark beauty of impending winter. It is a time when the earth prepares for its deep slumber, and humanity, in turn, must prepare for the challenges and introspection of the darker months. This day, therefore, is deeply connected to cycles of harvest protection and profound personal transformation. It speaks of gathering what has been sown, both literally and figuratively, and safeguarding against the encroaching cold and the spirits that awaken with the lengthening shadows. Spiritually, this day is often linked to Saint Pelagia the Penitent, a figure whose story resonates with themes of profound transformation, repentance, and spiritual healing. In the Eastern Orthodox tradition, her feast day is observed on October 8th, bringing with it a powerful message of redemption. People traditionally turn to Saint Pelagia with fervent prayers for forgiveness, for spiritual clarity, for healing of both body and soul, and for guidance in overcoming personal struggles. Her narrative serves as a beacon of hope for those seeking to shed old skins and embrace a purer path. Yet beneath these hallowed observances, one can still discern the echoes of older, pagan roots. As the harvest moon wanes and the earth draws inwards, ancient beliefs in spirits of the land, protective charms against the coming cold, and rituals for ensuring future bounty intertwine seamlessly with Christian veneration, creating a rich tapestry of spiritual practice unique to this autumn gateway. The legend of Saint Pelagia is a tale of dramatic transformation, a poignant reminder that even the most glittering of lives can hold a yearning for profound spiritual truth. She was once Pelagia of Antioch, a celebrated actress and dancer, renowned throughout the Roman Empire for her breathtaking beauty, enchanting performances, and lavish lifestyle. Her very name, derived from the Greek Pelagos, meaning sea, seemed to foreshadow her fluid, often tempestuous life. She adorned herself with jewels, silks and gold, her presence a whirlwind of extravagance and allure. Yet beneath the dazzling exterior, a deep spiritual emptiness gnawed at her soul. One fateful day, as she paraded through the streets of Antioch, she caught the eye of Bishop Nonus, a holy man known for his wisdom and asceticism. While others, including many clergy, averted their gaze, Nonus looked upon Pelagia with profound pity, seeing not her worldly splendour, but the lost soul beneath. He was so moved by her condition that he spent the night in fervent prayer, weeping for her salvation. The next morning, Pelagia, drawn by an inexplicable urge, found herself attending a sermon delivered by Bishop Nonus. His words, sharp as a surgeon's scalpel, yet tender as a mother's embrace, pierced through her carefully constructed facade. He spoke of the ephemeral nature of worldly beauty, the fleeting glory of earthly treasures, and the eternal, unfading radiance of a soul cleansed by divine grace. Pelagia was utterly transformed. The superficial glitter of her life suddenly seemed dull and hollow. Overwhelmed by remorse and a burning desire for redemption, she sent a letter to Bishop Nonus, begging for his guidance and a path to repentance. Nonus, recognizing the sincerity of her plea, baptized her. In a powerful symbolic act, Pelagia shed her opulent garments, distributed all her vast wealth to the poor, and cut her magnificent hair, renouncing her past life entirely. She then embarked on a pilgrimage to Jerusalem. There she adopted a new identity, disguising herself as a eunuch, a male ascetic, and took on the name Pelagius. She sought a solitary life on the Mount of Olives, living in a small cell, dedicating herself to intense prayer, fasting, and rigorous penance. For years she lived in complete anonymity, known only as the humble Pelagius, a holy hermit whose wisdom and asceticism were revered by the local monks, who never suspected her true gender. It was only after her death, when they prepared her for burial, that her secret was revealed. Her life became a testament to the power of repentance, the possibility of radical change, and the deep, abiding mercy of the divine. She demonstrated that true beauty lies not in outward adornment, but in a purified heart and an unwavering commitment to spiritual rebirth. On this day, we honour her journey, understanding that her story, like the turning of the seasons, speaks to the perennial human quest for renewal and profound transformation. This day is also ripe with signs of destiny, whispers from the universe about what lies ahead. Pay close attention, for the mundane can often conceal profound truths. Regarding folk omens, the weather on October 8th is a powerful diviner of the coming winter. If the winds are cold and blustery today, it's a sign that an early and harsh winter awaits, bringing snow and frost sooner than expected. Prepare your homes and hearts accordingly. A clear, crisp, and cloudless sky on this day suggests a mild and pleasant winter, with less severe cold and more days of sunshine. If you awaken to a red or fiery sunrise, it portends significant changes in your personal life or community in the near future. It's a warning to stay alert and adaptable. An abundance of berries on trees and bushes today, even after a bountiful summer, is believed to be a sure sign of a harsh winter, as nature provides extra sustenance for animals to endure the cold. If leaves cling stubbornly to the trees on October 8th, resisting the autumn winds, it predicts a late arrival of winter, with milder temperatures extending further into the season. Discovering a spider weaving a complex web in an unexpected corner of your home today is an omen of unexpected prosperity and good fortune entering your household. The intricate web symbolises the weaving of a positive destiny. Should you find an old, forgotten coin in a pocket or on the ground, it signifies an unexpected financial gain or a valuable opportunity that will present itself soon. Keep your eyes open. If a dish or cup breaks accidentally on this day, it's not always negative. Sometimes it's believed to signify a minor disagreement or hurdle, but also that greater misfortunes are being averted by this small breakage. Hearing the hoot of an owl particularly close to your home during the evening indicates a change in personal circumstances, often bringing wisdom or clarity to a confusing situation. If your cat is particularly playful and energetic today, it's said to be drawing positive energy into your home, ensuring comfort and warmth for the coming cold months. Dreams in this night are especially potent, carrying messages from your subconscious or even beyond. If you dream of flying, it signifies a desire for freedom, escape from current burdens, or the ability to rise above challenges. It's a call to embrace your aspirations. Dreaming of falling suggests a feeling of losing control in some aspect of your life, or anxiety about an upcoming change. It's a signal to reevaluate your foundations. Water in dreams represents emotions. Clear, calm water indicates emotional serenity, while turbulent or murky water points to inner turmoil or unresolved feelings. Pay attention to its state. Animals in your dreams reflect your primal instincts and hidden aspects of your personality. A powerful animal might signify latent strength, a playful one, a need for joy, or a threatened one, an area of vulnerability. Dreaming of old friends or acquaintances often indicates unresolved issues from the past that require your attention, or a need to reconnect with aspects of your former self. Should you dream of gold, jewels, or other riches, it rarely points to literal wealth. Instead, it symbolises your untapped potential, hidden talents, or spiritual enlightenment awaiting discovery. Those born on this day, October 8th, are said to possess a unique blend of resilience, artistry, and deep empathy. They are often strong-willed individuals, driven by a powerful inner vision, yet capable of profound introspection and compassion. Like Saint Pelagia, they may embark on journeys of personal transformation, shedding old identities to embrace their true selves. They are natural seekers of truth, often drawn to the mystical and the profound, capable of seeing beauty where others see only the mundane. While they might sometimes feel misunderstood, Due to their complex inner world, their capacity for love and loyalty runs deep. Their destiny often involves guiding others through their own transformations, acting as a quiet but powerful force for change. Today's name day celebrants include Pelagia, Thais, Tikhon, and Herman. Let us briefly consider Pelagia. The name Pelagia itself, meaning of the sea or marine, evokes imagery of vastness, mystery, and profound depth. Individuals bearing this name, or those associated with its energies, are often seen as intuitive, adaptable, and capable of navigating the ever-changing currents of life. They embody a certain fluidity capable of shedding old skins and embracing new forms, much like the ocean itself is constantly moving and transforming. They hold within them the wisdom of ancient waters, representing a connection to the subconscious and the transformative power of the emotional realm. Now let us delve into the traditions and rituals that are particularly potent on October 8th. These are practices designed to align you with the day's energies, protect your space, and prepare you for the season ahead. First, a cleansing ritual for home and spirit. Goal: to dispel any lingering negative energies, release past burdens, and invite purity and clarity into your living space and your inner being. As autumn deepens, it's vital to clear out stagnancy. What you'll need: a handful of coarse sea salt, a bowl of fresh water, a white candle, a bundle of dried sage or cedar for smudging, and a feather or fan. When and how to conduct. This ritual is best performed in the late afternoon or early evening. Begin by taking a purifying salt bath or shower. Dissolve a generous amount of sea salt in your bath water, visualizing it absorbing all worries, anxieties, and negativity from your body. If showering, rub salt over your body, then rinse thoroughly, imagining all burdens washing away. Next, prepare your home. Open a few windows briefly to allow fresh air to circulate. Light your white candle, symbolizing divine light and purity, placing it in a central, safe location. Light your sage or cedar bundle until it smoulders, producing fragrant smoke. Using your hand or a feather, waft the smoke into every corner of each room, moving clockwise. As you do, silently or softly say, "By smoke and flame, all shadows flee. Purity and peace now dwell in me. This home is cleansed, protected, free." Pay special attention to doorways, windows, and cluttered areas. The smoke is believed to purify the air and dispel unseen negative entities. Finally, take your bowl of fresh water. Walk through your home, dipping your fingers into the water and sprinkling a few drops in each room, stating, "By water's grace this space is blessed. May calm abide and spirits rest." What to do after? Allow the candle to burn down completely, safely. Open all windows for about 10-15 minutes to air out the smoke and truly welcome fresh energy. Feel the lightness and clarity that now permeates your space and your spirit. Second, the harvest blessing and gratitude offering. Goal: to express profound gratitude for the year's bounty, acknowledge the earth's generosity, and symbolically ensure sustained nourishment and protection throughout the coming winter months. This ritual honours the cycles of nature. What you'll need: a small basket or platter, samples of the season's harvest, apples, gourds, nuts, grains, root vegetables. Even a single symbolic item is sufficient. A sprig of evergreen, pine or cedar, and a small, unlit candle. When and how to conduct. Perform this ritual at sunset, either outdoors in your garden or near a window overlooking nature. Arrange your harvest items beautifully on the basket or platter. Place the evergreen sprig among them, symbolizing continuity and life enduring through winter. Position the unlit candle in the center. Hold your hands over the offering, closing your eyes. Visualize the sun's energy nurturing the earth, and the earth's energy yielding its fruits. Feel a deep sense of gratitude for all that you have received this year. Speak aloud or silently. Great Earth Mother, Spirit of the harvest, I thank you for your endless generosity, for the seeds sown, for the sun and rain, for the food that sustains us. May this bounty carry us through the winter's chill and may our gratitude nourish the land in return. Bless this harvest. Bless this home. Bless all who dwell within. What to do after? Light the candle briefly as a symbol of your gratitude shining forth. Place the offering in a visible, respectful spot in your home for at least 24 hours. Afterwards, consume the edible parts of the offering with your loved ones, sharing the blessed bounty. Return non-edible parts, like gourds or pine cones, to the earth, perhaps under a tree, as a direct offering. Third, the dream incubation for future insight. Goal: to tap into the heightened intuitive energies of the night and receive guidance or clarity regarding a specific question or dilemma through your dreams. What you'll need: a small pouch, cloth or paper, a pinch of dried mugwort or lavender, a pen and paper, and a clear intention or question. When and how to conduct. Just before going to bed on the night of October 8th, clearly formulate the question or area of life you seek insight into. Write it down on the piece of paper. Be specific, but open to the form the answer might take. Place the mugwort or lavender into the pouch. Mugwort is traditionally known for enhancing vivid and prophetic dreams, while lavender promotes peaceful, insightful sleep. Place the pouch and the paper with your question directly under your pillow. As you lie down, close your eyes and repeat your question 3 times mentally. Visualize yourself receiving a clear, helpful answer in your dreams. Drift off to sleep with this intention. What to do after? Upon waking, immediately before distractions set in, write down everything you remember about your dreams. Don't censor or analyze, just record. Pay attention to symbols, feelings, and recurring themes. Over the next few days, reflect on these notes. The answer may not be literal but symbolic, requiring careful interpretation. Fourth, the protection charm for the hearth. Goal: to establish a protective barrier around your home and hearth, especially as the nights grow longer and colder, guarding against unwelcome energies, misfortune, and the chill of winter. What you'll need: a small, clean stone found in nature, a red thread or ribbon about 6 inches long, a piece of charcoal from a fire, or even an art charcoal stick, and a small dish or plate. When and how to conduct: in the morning or early afternoon. Cleanse the stone by rinsing it under cold water, envisioning it being purified. Using the charcoal, draw a simple protective symbol on the stone, perhaps an X, a circle or a spiral. Focus your intention on protection as you draw. Wrap the red thread around the stone 3 times, tying it securely with a knot. Red is a colour of strong protection and vitality. As you tie, say by stone and thread, this home is bound, safe from harm on sacred ground. No ill may enter, no sorrow stay, through winter's night and coming day. What to do after? Place the protected stone on your hearth, near your front door, or on a central windowsill, a place where it can act as a silent guardian for your home until the return of spring. Now for culinary traditions of October 8th. As the season turns, warming and nourishing foods become paramount. This day calls for dishes that fortify the body and soul for the coming cold. Hearty stews, rich with root vegetables like carrots, potatoes, parsnips and turnips, often slow cooked with cuts of meat or lentils, are traditional. These symbolise grounding and sustenance. Freshly baked bread, especially dark rye or whole grain loaves, often made with the last of the year's flour, represents abundance and the warmth of the hearth. Spiced apple cider, simmered with cinnamon, cloves, and star anise, not only warms the body, but is believed to invigorate the spirit and ward off illness. Pumpkin and squash dishes, roasted or pureed into soups, celebrate the final harvest and connect us to the earth's deep bounty. Sharing these foods with family and loved ones strengthens bonds and creates a sense of communal resilience against the encroaching darkness. Finally, we must turn our attention to the main prohibitions of the day. These are not mere superstitions, but deeply ingrained wisdom designed to maintain harmony and protect against unseen forces. Violating them, according to ancient belief, can invite misfortune, discord, or even darker consequences. 1. Engaging in gossip or slander. This is strictly forbidden. On a day when the veil between worlds is thin, negative words carry amplified power. Spreading rumours or speaking ill of others is believed to attract malevolent spirits. Sow discord in your own life and curse your own tongue with bitterness. The consequences are not just social alienation, but a spiritual draining and vulnerability to darker influences. 2. Starting new ventures or major projects. October 8th is a time for concluding, gathering and preparing, not for initiating. Beginning new businesses, making significant investments, or launching major life changes today is believed to be doomed to fail. Such endeavours are said to attract bad luck, encounter unforeseen obstacles, and ultimately result in wasted effort and disappointment as the energies of the day favour introspection and consolidation. 3. Leaving doors or windows open after sunset. As the spirits become more active with the darkening skies, open portals invite not only the chill, but unwelcome entities into your home. This prohibition is a sacred act of household protection. Leaving entries unguarded is believed to compromise your home's sanctity, making it vulnerable to illness, misfortune, and spiritual disturbances. Secure your dwelling and your peace of mind. 4. Lending money or sharp objects. Lending money today is believed to lead to financial loss for the lender or a protracted, difficult repayment. Lending sharp objects like knives or scissors is thought to sever ties of friendship, invite arguments, or even attract misfortune related to cuts and injury. It's a day to guard your resources and your relationships carefully. 5. Sweeping after sunset. This seemingly innocuous act is fraught with peril. Sweeping after dark is believed to sweep away good luck, prosperity, and blessings from your home. You risk banishing any positive energies that accumulated during the day, leaving your household susceptible to poverty and spiritual emptiness. Save your cleaning for the daylight hours. 6. Engaging in arguments or open conflict. The energies of October 8th are sensitive and easily disturbed. Any aggressive confrontations, shouting matches, or prolonged arguments are said to invite lasting discord into your relationships and attract negative, volatile energies into your space. These conflicts will fester, disrupting peace and making reconciliation difficult. Seek harmony and resolve differences calmly, or postpone heated discussions. 7. Ignoring the elderly or needy. This prohibition speaks to the core of communal well-being, turning a blind eye to those in need, especially the elderly or vulnerable, is believed to incur significant bad karma. It invites loneliness into your own future, diminishes your spiritual grace, and is seen as a profound disrespect for the interconnectedness of human lives, especially as winter approaches. 8. Breaking mirrors or glass. While often associated with general bad luck, breaking a mirror on this specific day is considered particularly ominous. It is believed to not only bring misfortune for 7 years, but also to fragment your soul or spirit, making you vulnerable to emotional distress and spiritual attacks. Handle reflective surfaces with extreme care. 9. Wastefulness, especially of food. Given the season of harvest and preparation for scarcity, wasting food today is a grave offence. It is seen as disrespecting the earth's bounty, inviting scarcity, and risking hunger in the coming winter months. Every crumb and morsel should be valued and utilised, symbolising gratitude and foresight. 10. Boasting or displaying excessive pride. On a day that emphasises humility and transformation, boasting about one's achievements, wealth, or beauty is considered highly unwise. It is believed to attract envy from both human and unseen eyes, leading to unforeseen downfalls, losses, or a spiritual emptiness that negates any worldly success. Remain humble and grateful for your blessings. As we conclude our exploration of October 8th, remember that these traditions and prohibitions are not just archaic customs, but profound guides from those who live closer to the pulse of the earth. They offer wisdom, protection, and a pathway to living in harmony with the unseen forces around us. May your paths be clear, your spirit awake, and your journey through this autumn season be filled with insight and protection. Until next time, Keep your senses sharp, your heart open, and your spirit attuned to the ancient whispers that surround us.